Richard Noonan is an American education economist who's based for many years in Stockholm with the IEA and recently in Vientiane, Lao PDR. He started at TC a year earlier than I did, and he was in fact the course assistant in comparative education when Joyce and I took the course with Professor Noah. His tribute sounds an awful lot like my own. It was with great sadness that I learned of the passing of Professor Harold Noah. I had the privilege and honor of being one of his doctoral students at TC. Toward the end of my undergraduate studies in mathematics, with a bit of economics on the side, I attended a guest lecture on comparative education by Professor George Varaday of TC. It was stimulating, as I had always been interested in learning about other places and other cultures. But how could I, with my quantitative background, contribute to comparative education with its very qualitative orientation? Nevertheless, I was drawn to TC to study comparative education. It was my good fortune that my first course at TC was on comparative education with Harold Noah and Max Eckstein. They were developing a new quantitative approach to comparative education, and that I could relate to. For my term paper, I collected some education and economics data from UNESCO, and I did a simple statistical analysis. Later, in searching for a dissertation topic, I found that recently published mathematics study in 12 countries by the International Association for the Evaluation of Education Achievement, IEA. They had collected not only achievement data, but also a wide range of student, home, teacher, and school variables. I said to Harold that I'd like to see if the IEA data could be used for my dissertation. He said, "Oh yes, I'm consulting with IEA and I know you can have access. I also know they're preparing a new study of 6 subjects in some 20 countries, and they're looking to hire a research officer. I think you'd fit the job." And that was the beginning of my lifelong international career as an education economist. I owe so much to Professor Harold Noah. His inspiration, dedication, and support were fundamental for my lifelong career. I will always remember him as a true friend who had an important impact on my life.